Hello.
Welcome back to Engaged and Divorced, the podcast.
Where I wear the rings.
And I'm trying to figure out these damn things.
Shaylee's dressed like she's going to the Grammys. And I'm just over here in a t-shirt that I just spilt Cosmopolitan on.
I just, I've been really excited about this episode. And
Wow.
And I was like, it's a party.
I didn't get the memo. I don't have anything.
I know. I
like
should have
that.
texted you. Well, I have a sequin shirt. I should have brought it.
I don't like itchy clothes, though.
Yeah,
I
that's
have texture
true.
issues. Anyway, welcome to the podcast where we just say things into microphones.
And every 4 weeks, we do a drinking episode, which is today's episode.
Yeah, so let's start with what are we drinking?
What are we drinking today? My drink of choice is Samuel Adams Oktoberfest.
I sell a lot of those.
Only because there
it.
was nothing else at my parents' house.
I'm drinking a Cosmopolitan that is very cranberry, and I put a lot of vodka in it too, but I think it's just like it was a mix that already came in a thing. So anyway, it's good. I used my actual mixer that I have, so I feel fancy. And then for shots today, we have, so I couldn't find the watermelon one from last time, but I think this is the same brand, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so I was talking to the guy.
It's going to be good.
I was talking to the guy there, and I was like, please tell me you have this in watermelon. He was like, I don't. And I was like, oh. And then I was like, what's the closest thing? Pretty much. I was like, what's the closest thing you have? He said, the 99. Have you ever seen the 99 vodka? It's
no.
disgusting. And I said, no. So anyway, we have a De Kuyper peach tree schnapps. So instead of watermelon schnapps, we'll have peach today.
I'm excited about this.
Yeah, it should be good.
It's our last summer hurrah because tomorrow is the first day of fall.
I know. Wait, do you remember the
21st night of September?
That's tonight.
Wait, is today the 21st?
Yeah, that's tonight.
No way.
Tonight's the 21st night of September. Wait, now I really wish I dressed up for this occasion.
Body, say do you remember?
That's like,
body,
that song is in my top 5 songs.
September.
I wanted to get
wow,
married
I had no
tonight.
idea.
I always wanted to get married on the 21st.
Really?
Yeah, but
You got married in July instead.
dang it, I should have
Missed
worn
opportunity.
my 70s clothes. Anyway.
I know, why? What the heck? We weren't
I didn't
thinking
even think
ahead.
of it.
I didn't even know it was today.
I had a whole disco happening.
Oh, we could have had a disco ball this
the
whole
last
time.
night, because that's how I remember the last night of summer is by that song. So if I'm like, what is the first day of September? I always just think of that. Or
is that what
fall.
the song's about?
Yeah. It's the last night of summer.
I
didn't know that till like literally 2 years ago. I had a realization. I was like, oh.
That makes sense. Okay. I've always wondered what the significance of the 21st of September is.
So Shaylee and I were talking about this before we recorded, and we want to hear your input. So you have two kinds of people. You have the Halloween person and the Christmas person. I'm a Halloween person.
I'm a Christmas person.
Yeah. And so Halloween people believe we should start decorating September 1st, which I did last year. I had a lot of self-control this year, mostly because I wanted to buy stuff, but I was like, I don't want to spend money. And also I'm scared to get my box out of the garage because of spiders. But anyway, usually I would decorate September 1st for Halloween. And when do you think you should decorate for Christmas?
You need to start decorating for Christmas November 1st.
No. That's
Absolutely.
insane.
The day after Halloween, you start decorating for Christmas immediately.
Oh.
And I know I've had my subscribers get mad at me about it because they're like, what about Thanksgiving? I'm like, what about it?
Screw that holiday.
What about it?
The thing that you do is you take away your Halloween decorations and then you leave up the fall decorations for a couple weeks. It's still fall.
I like to have a Christmas tree for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
I just think it brings the spirit of Christmas for longer than a month.
This is a Hallmark film?
You need it for longer than a month. I don't understand people who put up their tree and stuff like December 1st and then they take it down January 1st. It's like you had it up for 1 month.
No, I agree. I think the best time to start decorating for Christmas is like November 20th-ish. But I don't know.
That's just before Thanksgiving.
Okay, but it's not like a month before Thanksgiving.
Well, I'm not going to decorate for Halloween on September 1st. I'll decorate for fall on September 1st, but I'm not going to start whipping out the Halloween decorations till like the end of September. If I had my own house.
Let us know your input.
Yeah, I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
Are you team Halloween or team Christmas? I mean, I love Christmas. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like a Scrooge, but I'm more of a Halloween person. I don't know. I like spooky season. That's why we have our
Oh yes.
shot glasses today. I have a skeleton. She's got a hand on matches her nail. She wanted you all to know.
Oh.
Okay,
All right.
Well,
All right. So what's the rules of today's dating app drinking game?
did we ever decide?
Well, we want to focus on positive profiles as well as negative ones today. So
We were gonna take.
let's do a shot for positive.
Yeah, because that's more rare.
Positive dating profiles are really rare. Unless you're on OkCupid, which we haven't done that app yet. So we might have to switch over to that app if we can't find any positive ones. Because OkCupid, like that's been probably my best experiences
Oh, okay.
on there.
Cool.
People are generally very positive and you have to answer a lot of questions. And so like people put in more time and effort into that app, I've noticed.
I think we should rate it on a scale of 1 to 10.
Like 10 being the best.
Yeah.
Okay. We can do that.
Even the really bad ones, we'll rate those.
Okay.
So.
Sounds good.
Okay, cool.
Okay, what app should we start on? I have Facebook, Tinder,
Ooh,
OkCupid.
Let's get on OkCupid. I'm curious to see what this one's like.
Okay. We're taking a shot to the positive ones and we're taking a drink to the negative ones.
Mm-hmm. And then we're just going to rate them.
And
all.
if they're just indifferent and they don't have positive or negative, then we don't drink.
We just move on, yeah.
Okay. We have Chris. He is 32 years old. He's taking a drink of something.
He's drinking a...
Immediately it's a no for me, but let's read this.
What are those called? Old-fashioned. He's drinking an old-fashioned.
Just a dog dad who considers himself a gentleman and is working hard to achieve his dreams. Loves sports, horror movies, and being optimistic to a fault.
Yeah.
We have an 87% match.
Wait, let me see. Does he have any other pictures? Is that it?
He
sounds really cool.
He does. He has other pictures here.
Oh, okay. He looks very Coloradan, but his dog's really cute.
Can you explain to people what that means?
I don't know how to explain it. It's like
sports, relaxed. Everyone wears like
facial hair. There's the baseball cap.
Sports teams.
Yeah, like the Avs jacket.
Drinking.
So, yeah, I don't know.
Based off of, I mean, I just feel like that's not enough information for me to swipe on somebody.
Okay.
That's not enough information for me.
He didn't do anything negative or positive. He's just kind of like, I would say neutral probably there.
Yeah.
I'd give him like a 7.
I give him like a 5. You need more on your profile.
Okay.
That is way too little.
That's true.
I know nothing about you except those things. Okay. Next up, we have James. Smiling is my favorite. Most anything outside except soccer.
Wow.
That's very specific. Looking to travel the world in the spring.
In the spring? Why the spring? That's when the worst snow happens.
That's probably why, so you can get out.
What?
All right, a perfect day. He has a perfect day section. A gorgeous hike to the perfect lakeside campsite with a fire and someone to share it with. I don't know why that made me laugh. Okay, hold on. He said smiling is his favorite, so I'm just going to assume he's smiling in all of his pictures. And he is.
Let me see.
He totally is. He accidentally has like a picture of like his crotch and his dog. People, when they place pictures on here, it's so funny.
Yeah, he looks nice.
He looks happy.
It's very basic, like my ideal date. Like
it's just
no one has.
kind of typical.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. A gorgeous hike to the perfect lakeside campsite with a fire and someone.
He sounds too serious for me. Not that I'm looking in for a date, but I would give.
I want to know why soccer has been excluded from.
Yeah, I want to know what hurt him. Like, did soccer do something to him? He's like triggered by it.
There's a story. Man. There's got to be a story there.
There's so many neutral. That's another neutral.
Yeah, and he has like literally no other information. That's it. He doesn't even have like what he does. Like, that's weird.
He smiles.
I'm gonna say a 5.
Smiling's his favorite. Yeah, me too.
Okay. All right. We got Jose. He is 36. Myself. Okay. This is pretty long. Okay. Here we go. Oh, wow. This is a very... This is really long. I'm going to try to read this as quickly as I can. Hello, fellow dystopian app swipers. Here is yet another ill-fated attempt at seeming appealing and hoping to find anything with meaning in the grim, futuristic, emotional wasteland we're all subject to.
Well, that was a lot of depression.
That's just after every paragraph. If he's negative, just take a sip.
It's like sadness from Inside Out.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, keep going. I'm scared.
No, I relate to sadness. This is too much for me. Okay. I'm a laid-back introvert who is essentially nocturnal. I have been working nights my entire adult life. I hate the sun. No, I don't sleep in a coffin. They're very pricey. I was
going to ask, is he a vampire?
I love that because
pricey.
I also hate the sun. And I liked that joke. That was funny.
That was funny.
For hobbies, I generally enjoy recluse-friendly indoor nerd activities like playing video games or rewatching sitcoms or plotting the downfall of our greedy corporate overlords. However, I also do enjoy things like trips to the zoo or museums. I go to movies and concerts a lot by myself. Art rules, nature rules, modern-day society feels as though it may have been a mistake. Are we drinking again?
So if this guy ain't a 5-wing 4, I don't know who is.
Is he? Anyway, continuing my blathering. Though I keep to myself a lot because I suck at being social, I do love doing stand-up. It is my passion and my dream. Being on stage making groups of strangers laugh at how ridiculous stuff is brings me indescribable joy. I've gotten to travel the country, meet my heroes, make new awesome friends, and do a bunch of cool stuff I would have never thought possible. It keeps me busy and is a major part of my life. It's something I plan my time, including work around. I feel like I'm fairly low-key, uncomplicated person. I try to live simply and not be a bother to people. No kids, currently no pets. I rarely drink, though I do have a live talk show at 3 a.m. where I'll get faded from time to time, but it's for art. I'm trying. This is for art, Kylie. What we're doing right now.
Morning? Yeah, obviously art.
I'm trying to start to work out to get in better shape because at some point your body starts to give up on the outside as much as you have on the inside.
I know he's being funny though. Like I know this is comedy and I'm here for it. Like I'm sure if he was saying it would be funny, but it's like reading it is like it doesn't really like.
Some of it's funny, some of it's like a little bit too self-deprecating.
Yeah. At a stand-up comedian show, I'd probably think that joke was hilarious.
Yeah, maybe.
But it's just weird on a dating app. Okay, continue.
I'm also trying to quit smoking, but the threat of living longer really makes me dubious about the whole endeavor.
That's funny.
If I knew what I was seeking, I think I'd be better at aiming for it. As in, no matter what, I don't think it's possible to manifest the perfect person because that's not how people work. Ideally, I like to find someone to go to metal shows and watch spooky movies with. Other relationship stuff would be cool too. And it'd be great to find someone who gets me and we're all like best friends and stuff. But also, it'd be cool if I found a magical pair of pants with infinite money in the pockets. I think the odds are fairly equal on both those ideals. If you're still reading this, thanks, or congrats, or say hello. I really have no idea what I'm doing. Haha. I'm also open to suggestions if you got any.
Is that the end?
Yeah.
I thought he was about to make like a Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants reference and he's like, or you have a magical pair of pants that fits everyone. Anyway, that's a lot. That's cool.
I actually really like it.
Yeah, that's really cool. And I love that he's a comedian. That's awesome. So is there not like a character limit on OkCupid?
There isn't. So like my profile is also very long on OkCupid.
Oh,
I put a lot of time and effort into my profile.
Gotcha. What does this guy look like?
I really liked his profile. I don't think I want to swipe on him because I'm not attracted, sadly. You know, sometimes you're just not attracted. Would I give him a chance? Maybe.
It's giving Seth Rogen a little bit.
Seth Rogen?
A little bit.
I do like his tattoos.
I think he looks...
His hair is cool.
I don't know. Oh.
I want to know.
Well...
we have a 90% whatever it is. It like tells you how compatible you are with the person.
Match.
But I mean, okay, it sounds like really messed up to be like, I wouldn't swipe on him because he's not attractive. But there's like a few other things in here that I'm like, like he smokes cigarettes.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like a no for me. I don't know. I would feel like I'd give his profile like an 8.5 because I felt like it was really creative.
Yeah, me too. That's a good rating because there were moments where it was like, that's a little too dark, but it's also funny knowing he's a comedian. I think if he didn't put that he was a comedian, it'd be a very different situation, and I might be concerned for him.
Yeah,
but
totally.
That was very interesting.
All right, next profile is Royce. He's 40, and his
just the way he's looking at me.
His self summary says, "The coolest mofo on planet Earth."
Is that it?
Yes.
So you have two types of people. You have the ones who write a whole essay, and then you have Royce. What a rascal.
Well, that's a 0 for me.
It's a 2.
It's a 2.
It's funny. He's not trying to be funny at all. It's just funny. Oh my gosh.
We have Steve. He's 36 years old. He looks very Coloradan.
Oh yeah, another beard and dog.
With a dog. All right. Just a happy-go-lucky guy who tries not to take life too seriously. I try to spread as much joy as I can. A pooch-loving, whiskey and wine-drinking, Netflix glutton looking for a lady who's not turned off by my nerdy side and wants to share in some adventure. I moved to Colorado from the Southeast, North Carolina, but from Florida originally, about 4 years ago, and it was the best decision of my life. I don't do well in humidity. Same.
No one does.
Love hiking. Some people do. Love hiking, camping, and the like, especially if I can bring my pooch.
Cute.
What I'm doing with my life, trying to have a positive impact. I want to be better at accepting compliments. My golden rule is to treat people better than you treat yourself. I value generosity, kindness, acceptance, and compassion. A perfect day. Swim in the morning, park in the afternoon, a good meal, and some TV in the evening. A nightcap and fun in bed before falling asleep.
A nightcap?
Like drinking at night.
Oh.
Fun,
I don't know why I was thinking
bed.
of like a hat that they wore back in the day. All right.
Yeah.
I like this guy.
I like him
and
too.
This is positive, so.
Yeah, he's cute.
Aw.
Right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, this is clear. That's not a good sign.
It's not?
Give me your...
Why is it not a good sign? We're taking a shot to this guy because he had a positive profile, so... Thank you so much, Steve.
We'll see if this stuff is good or not. Yeah, that was a good profile. That was...
Yeah.
He's just sincerely him, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so...
Yeah. Oh, I saw that there's 2 guys that sent me an intro. So let's yeah. So on OkCupid, you can like swipe right on somebody, but they're not going to see it unless they pay. So if you want somebody to see your profile, you have to actually send them like a message.
Oh.
So anytime that I swipe on anybody on this app, I always send a message. I try to send a message in general just because men don't usually do it first. So.
Ooh, that smells like soap.
Ooh. Smells good. Oh, we need to do the tap thing.
And then we'll look
Wait,
at
how do we do this again?
So you tap.
Okay. Tap,
Bam.
table,
Yep.
drink.
That's good.
Holy schnapps.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Okay.
A very sweet one again.
Jorge, he wrote me an intro that says, hey.
Oh, that's it?
He doesn't live here. He lives in Illinois.
Then what is your distance at?
Well, you can set your distance at anything, but people can still find you, unfortunately.
What? That's dumb.
Yeah. I think he's kind of cute.
Don't talk to
What do you
anyone from
think?
Illinois. That's too far.
I know, but let's at least read it.
Okay, fine.
All right.
Jorge.
Okay. I'm really bad at geography flags. What does that mean? I'm so bad at flags. So apparently he lives in the Honduras, but he's posing as if he lives in Illinois.
No, thank you. Bye.
Lover of communication and good deeds. Attitude of service, happy, and with many goals and dreams to fulfill. Send intros. I can't see your likes. And then he said the same thing in Spanish. And then it says, ask me for my IG. I'm not in the USA. That would never happen. I'm not gonna travel to a different place.
When you're on a dating website, you can't put it for another country.
Yeah.
How is that gonna work in any aspect? All right, let's move to the Tinder or something.
Wait, should we drink to that? Because it was a pretty positive profile. Yeah, he doesn't live here, and that was weird. But he said
True.
attitude of service, happy, and with many goals and dreams.
That's true. That's very positive.
So we need to drink to that.
He seems nice, but
yeah, obviously I'm not gonna do anything with him. But oh wow, this next guy who liked me sent a really long intro. I gotta read it.
God.
While you're filling this up, I'll read it.
Okay.
His name is Mookie.
How do you even spell that? Mookie?
Yeah, it's like cookie. It's like cookie, but with an
What? There's no way.
yeah, that's serious. Like, he's 24.
He has a good smile.
Yeah, he does. 24, a little young, a little
That's
bit
my
young.
age.
Oh yeah, you're 24
For like
okay.
2 more months.
All right, do you want to take this first? All right, tap. I don't
You
know why
always
this is so
overthink it.
complicated for me.
Good shit.
His intro says, "Hey, how are you? I was going through this today and I stumbled upon your profile. And let me tell you, I couldn't help but notice how absolutely beautiful you are. Anyways, I'd really like to get to know you. And maybe once we get to know each other a little bit more, I'd love to take you out on a date. Shoot me back a message if you're interested." That's really sweet.
Aww.
No guy does that.
That's super cute.
Truly, no guy does that. So I'm already like, okay, you got my attention. Let's see what this profile says.
Hold on. Keep your eye closed. I'm just removing a hair from your eyelash.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Thank you.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
I love that.
Fellow Aries.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is that compatible?
Aries and Aries. I mean,
I know nothing
the
about-
experts would say no because we're headstrong and fiery.
Oh, yeah.
But that's not really who I am.
I'm supposed to be like rebellious or something. It's a Sagittarius. I don't know.
You're like,
I'm like the crazy one that's like,
yeah, I don't really know. I don't know. Anyways, here he goes. Not really good about writing about myself, haha. But my friends would probably say I'm pretty goofy and loves to laugh.
Wait, is this his profile or
This is
the
his
message he sent?
This is his self summary. I already read the message.
Oh, okay.
This is his profile.
Okay.
You won't really catch me without a smile on my face. I look at it as life is too short to not have a smile on your face. I'm a pretty active person. I love to hike with my dog and work out. On cold days, I like to stay inside and watch movies while my pup is by my side. Currently in Virginia for training, but we'll be back home in Colorado mid-October. Yes, I do live in October. I'm just temporarily gone for now. Ha ha.
Live in October. What?
I live in Colorado. I'm just temporarily gone.
Oh, okay. I was like, is it like a wake me up when September?
God, 2 shots and I'm already here. Okay. If you plan on coming into my life, then leaving. If you plan on coming into my life, then leaving, then please hit the X button. If you don't plan on actually having a conversation with me, then don't bother matching with me. I'm not with the bullshit. If I don't respond here, add my snap. Why did he just turn? Why did he just turn like that?
Yeah, he was all like, I was like, wow, this guy's awesome and
I know.
positive. And then
what
he's
the
like,
heck?
oh, we gotta
Listen,
drink to
we're
the
all tired
negative.
of the bullshit, Mookie. But here's
Also, how could you ever date someone named Mookie? I just drink your Sam Adams. Mookie.
I don't know why it's so funny.
Because you can't like.
It sounds like a Star Wars name, isn't
Yeah,
there? Like a
Wookiee.
Oh,
Because it sounds like you're pissed at someone, but like what am I trying to say?
can you
If
imagine
were-
it telling like being mad at him?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Mookie!
Yeah, how dare you, Mookie? I give you everything. I was thinking it sounded like a Sesame Street character, but I remembered that's Cookie Monster. You'd be like Mookie Monster.
What if you were like having a serious conversation with him, where you were like telling him you're in love with him? You're like,
Mookie.
I love you, Mookie. You're the only man for me.
You're my chocolate chip Mookie. All right, let's.
Oh, I wonder how many times he's gotten that since he's
I'm
black.
sure.
He wrote in there too. He wrote that he's black, so it's not like
Well, we can
he's
see the
offended.
picture. It's not like we needed him to tell us.
I know.
Okay, well,
Okay. All right.
that was upsetting. Are you going to message him back?
No. Why did he get negative at the end? I
No.
hate that. That's like one of my biggest pet peeves in life.
If you're going to leave, then get out. It's like, Mookie, relax.
Relax.
Some
Mookie.
people just don't work out, and that's something you have to deal with.
Yeah. That's part of dating.
Right.
Unfortunately. Unfortunately at the same time. Which I have to tell a story of that later, so remind me. But, okay. All right. So goodbye, Mookie. We're getting off this app now. No more OkCupid. We're gonna switch over to Tinder now. I just want to say I apologize in advance if I don't take screenshots of the page, if I forget to take a screenshot of what I'm reading, because I'm taking screenshots while I go, but I might forget what I'm doing.
30 proof.
So
15. This is 15% alcohol.
is that a lot?
Yeah.
Okay, because I can feel it already.
Yeah.
We've only had 2 shots.
That's
and
why I was like,
it's hitting me. It's hitting me. All right.
it's hitting.
Hey Siri, open Tinder. I can't find it.
What do you mean?
I can't find it on my phone. Like
do you not know that all you have to do is swipe to the very right side?
that's how it.
That's that's literally how I find all my apps. I just go here and I just type it. I don't have Tinder, but it would pop up.
Okay.
She said, "Hey Siri." She's so ashamed. She had to ask Siri for the app.
I have to do that all the time. I ask Siri for everything. So all right, Colin. He's 33 years old. He's a director at a startup. Big on brains, big on vibes. Lots to offer, the right gal. See for yourself. Hand-built sprinter van. Startup director. Real estate investor. Global consultant. Avid mountaineer. Electronic music maker.
Boring.
Literally, you just named all the things you can do, but I still know nothing about you. Like, okay, cool. You can do all those things. That don't impress me much.
Well, I'm just kind of like, what? That's not even a sentence to just be like, engineer.
That wasn't even one of the things.
I can't even remember them because they were so
Hand-built
boring.
sprinter van. Startup director.
Boring.
Real estate investor. Blah, 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 blah.
You didn't.
Okay, but I don't know anything about you, Colin. What the heck, bro? We forgot to rate the other profile. So what are we going to rate this one? 2. No, not even.
I always
1.
have to see the picture too. To
1.
rate it.
You have to rate based off of photo?
Well, you have to put both in mind.
Well, his main photo is weird. He's got his leg propped up on a...
What the heck?
What car is this?
Okay, yeah, 2. 1. I'm going 1. It was boring. I literally almost fell asleep.
All right. Daniel, 32. He's got a face where he's
He
like...
looks like a Daniel. Daniels always look like that. Have
No,
you
they
noticed?
don't.
Yes,
My
they
friend
do.
Daniel doesn't look like that.
In ways.
Not really.
Kinda.
Beats Bears Battlestar
Or
Galactica.
Galactica.
Isn't that the Office quote?
Yes.
Oh, so many guys write that. Like, I hate. It's not just because it's The Office and I don't like The Office. I just hate it when people like write the same
They
thing.
put that on their dating profile. That's
Yes,
so
all the
weird.
time. And cats, he wrote. I'll know what I'm looking for when I see it.
What?
I hate that too.
That's
I hate that
negative,
too.
negative.
So you're not creating a list of like attributes that you want in a partner. You're going off of physical attraction alone.
Oh crap! Is the screen door locked?
Who's trying to get in?
Hello. Hi.
Hi, baby.
What?
Basil's trying to get in the house.
Shay and I are doing a podcast. Are you already here? Oh, okay. I'll go unlock the front door. I forgot you were coming home early tonight.
So what do we rate Daniel for that profile?
I forgot what it said.
Beats Bears Battlestar
Oh,
Galactica
yeah.
and cats. I'll know what I'm looking for when I see it. 0.
Yeah.
That's a 0.
Boring and dumb and negative. No offense. Oh gosh.
All right. We got Zachariah. He's 34. I don't know why I started
No,
laughing.
he's not. He's not 34.
There's no way he's 34.
He's at least 50.
Yeah, he definitely is. All right, me. Small business owner. Visual artist. I don't drink or smoke. New to New York City. Travel back and forth between Colorado Springs and New York City. Excited to...
Why?
That's so random. Excited to meet new people and discover the city. I work in Midtown, live in Uptown. Denver? Is that what... Or is he talking... Or Colorado
No.
Springs? He's talking about New
He's
York City?
talking about New York, but Well, what do you mean? Do you like actually live here or just
this
visit
next sentence answers the question.
Oh, okay.
I operate a manufacturing business in Colorado and a retail store in New York City.
Oh.
The store is located at 400 Madison Avenue between 47th and 48th. Stop by anytime.
Okay, so he's just trying to sell himself.
Stop by anytime. Support my small business. We sell wellness products. Pictures with short hair are the most recent.
We can't even see her hair in the hat. It's just
There's
a dog.
boomerang of his dog.
What?
I'm still confused. Why don't you take both businesses to New York City? That's got to be exhausting, having to go across the country to run two businesses at once.
Ride.
How are you going to have time for a relationship, Zachariah?
He's trying to figure it out. He's definitely a 3, though. See, now I just want to give everyone their Enneagram.
Oh, yeah, we should do that.
Yeah.
Let's just add it on.
Because that, like, being a 3 and having to market yourself in your freaking profile, why would you have to market yourself?
Yeah, exactly. All right, but I gave his profile a 1. These guys are really unimpressive.
I give him a 2, I guess. Because I feel kind of bad. He's just trying to sell his business.
All right, we got Nick. He's 31 years old. In his picture, his dog is eating his food.
Oh, wait.
Is it a golden retriever or yellow lab?
It's a lab, but
yeah.
That's cute.
What do the other photos look like, Kiley?
He looks like a very nice guy. Kind of looks like... Don't take this the wrong way. Frosty the Snowman.
What?
Do you see it?
No.
He's just so like jolly.
Frosty the Snowman.
He's so jolly.
Oh Lord. Okay. Oh.
It's not a bad thing. He looks so happy.
He only lives a mile away. He's a pilot. All right. Why did the orange lose the race? Except he spelled lose wrong.
Because
it was loose.
It didn't peel
well. Why did
well?
the orange lose the race?
It didn't peel well.
It didn't say. It doesn't have the answer. If you're going to tell a joke in
you
your
have
profile,
to message him for the answer.
No, I don't like that. I want to know the answer right now.
Just look it up on Google. It's probably there.
Hey, Siri.
It's probably like because it didn't
Why
peel.
did the orange lose the race?
It didn't peel well.
Here's what I found.
It ran out of juice.
I think mine was better.
Yeah, yours is definitely better. Okay. Doc dad who loves to travel and work out. Aviation is one of my passions in life, as well as the outdoors and my family. Two-stepping and cold beer make for a great night out. Ugh. Football and hockey seasons are my favorite. I love to read and grow as best as I can.
Read as best as you can? What do you mean?
I love to read and grow as best as I can.
Oh, I thought he meant like doing both as best. Okay. What?
Why? I'm sorry, but
boring.
This is boring to me. This is why I hate dating apps. It's just like, okay, cool. You're like every other person. I'm sorry if I'm offending people by saying this, but it's just frustrating because it's like
they literally all sound the same. I love to go on adventures. I love sports.
Yeah.
I love camping. I love Netflix. It's like
we all like those things.
Yeah.
All right.
But he seems like a nice guy, I'm sure. He looks very happy.
Yeah, we're not being mean.
Right, right.
No.
But 6.
Okay. This guy's definitely my type.
What did you rate him?
Oh. What would I rate him? Like a 3, because he's boring. But this guy is Quentin. He's, how old is he? 31?
I was trying to figure out what his dog was doing.
What's his dog doing?
He was like bending his head in a weird way.
Oh, that is weird. All right, Quentin. He's 31 years old. Introverted. Oh, let me see. Me. Introverted. Lots of yoga. Hiking. Gaming. Growing plants. Marijuana.
No, he's just a hipster.
Okay. Attempting to sum up who I am in 300 words. You. Kind. Open-minded. Carbon-based. Likes dogs. Usual human things. What does that mean, carbon-based? What does that mean? Like not a robot? Like a human who breathes in carbon dioxide? Carbon monoxide? Dioxide? I can't think right now.
CO2?
Yeah, okay. That's it?
Wait, what? That's
it?
That's all he wants in someone? Is that what he's saying?
Yeah. And he's definitely a musician.
Wait. So all you have to do is be kind and
He's a
breathe in.
nerd and he plays guitar. He's my type. I'm sorry.
Yeah. He also kind of like gives that like, the nerdy look.
Oh, and he's a supervisor at a cannabis company. So yeah, he grows marijuana.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. It's a yes for me.
Yeah, he seems pretty chill.
But his bio is still kind of boring.
I'm just confused by it.
That's so kind of boring, just a little bit.
I mean, it's creative though, because he took a different approach where he was like, me, you.
Oh, yeah, some guys do that.
Oh, okay. It's not creative.
And it wasn't the reason why I like what he said is because it wasn't unattainable. Right. Sometimes when these guys write you, it's like 100 pounds, skinny,
oh my God,
blonde, blue eyes. Like, it's like so specific. And it's just like, it's all based off of like physical attraction.
Yeah.
And it bothers me so much. But his was like kind, open-minded. Like, those are good qualities to find in a partner. Wait, this is positive. Yeah, definitely.
Let's take a little
Let's do it. We need more alcohol in our systems, you know? Oh, he's also an Aries. There
I'm getting old at this point. Drank like 4 days
I just swiped right on him. We matched.
Well, let me know when that date
What should I say? Hey. I just said hey.
Wow.
With an exclamation point. So I'm not boring.
Hey, we're doing a podcast right now. I'm talking about your profile to the public. Find it on YouTube. Just kidding.
By the way, everyone that I've swiped right on in previous episodes, nothing's happened. Just so you all know.
I kind of want them to find this eventually.
Okay.
Wait.
Oh, shoot. Sorry.
Wow,
all right. All right.
What?
Don't say anything. Here we go. I love music and cars. Automotive professional.
Wait, why didn't you tell me his name? Oh gosh, is this someone you know?
I don't know why I'm laughing. I'm like, I feel like already drunk.
What is his name?
Can't say.
Am I supposed to guess? Okay, I'll guess. I'm good at this. Okay, keep going.
All right. I love music and cars, automotive professional, and I teach music lessons on the side. I play guitar, bass, upright bass, drums, violin, mandolin, and 5-string banjo, bluegrass to deathcore. I'm caring and chivalrous. Gentlemen still exist. Laid back and well-rounded, just as comfortable getting a manicure as I am turning wrenches on a diesel. Other things I enjoy, besides music and cars, of course. Tattoos, style, fashion, animals, anime, architecture, real estate, travel, coffee, reading.
Adam. What's it start with?
You're close.
Alex?
It's somebody I'm already talking to. I just wanted to read his profile.
Okay, he's a good profile, though.
So this is actually a guy that I'm dating right now. We've already gone on like 6 dates.
Yeah.
It's pretty hopeful at this point. But this is a profile. I wanted to include his profile in this because I'm like,
don't show the viewers.
This is how you do a profile.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Right? I mean, it's pretty good for me.
Hold on.
I feel like I relate to everything. Like, everything that he said I love. Because I really love musicians. And I love fashion, obviously. And coffee and reading.
I like the part where he said, I'm comfortable getting a manicure. Yeah.
Yes. And I brought that to his attention when we first started talking. And I was like, oh, I love that.
You gotta get a manicure when you play guitar too.
And he said in my profession of like being in the automotive business.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like toxic masculinity. And he's like, I'm the furthest thing away from toxic masculinity personality.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, you are.
I wish he didn't have the name of my crazy student from last year that drove me insane. But besides that,
stay tuned. Oh, but can we speak on this? Can we speak on behalf of this? Okay.
Well, on behalf of what? This isn't a board meeting. Just tell me.
Okay. First of all, we have to read his profile. It's a 10 for me.
Oh, rate it. I thought you said read it. Sure, I'll give it a 10.
Do you think we should take a drink because it's
positive?
As
he treats you right. Otherwise, I'll rate him a 6.
He is the most wholesome person I've ever met.
That's cool. So better vibes than the last few?
The best vibes. It feels unreal. We're going to take it as it comes, guys. But so far, it just feels so natural.
That's good.
What would you rate his profile?
If I was just reading that, probably like a 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was pretty good because I don't know if I'd rate anyone like a 10. Like that'd be really hard to get to as a profile, but that was a good one.
Yeah, I thought it was good because it was like straight to the point. Said what he likes. Pretty much stated that he's a feminist. Where at least he's not into toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
Breaking those stereotypes.
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. But okay. So here's the thing.
What?
I went on a date with this guy.
This guy?
Not this guy. Not this one.
A different one.
A different guy. It was July.
2 months.
Sorry, I can't talk right now. Okay. I went on a date with another guy. We're going to call him Justin. That's not his name. You don't know him. You've never heard of him. I've never told you about him.
What the heck? That's disrespectful.
There's a lot of guys I've gone on dates with that you don't know about because it's just, well, listen, it's just like a one date thing and I'm like immediately not interested, right?
I want to know everyone.
Okay. So I went on a date with Justin. He was like, it was a very casual conversation back and forth. And then he was like, you want to go out for a date? And I was like, yeah, let's do it. Cool. Let's go. So we went to this Mexican restaurant here in Colorado Springs.
Yeah.
And he was really nice and respectful. But during the date told me that he had left the state that he's from and left his kids there when his kids were like in middle school to move here. And that was immediately like a red flag to me. I get it that sometimes there's rare occurrences where you need to like leave your kids. But to me, it's like, there's no way in hell I would ever leave my kids and go to a different state.
Did he explain why?
Because he wanted to live here. Because it was nice.
That was it?
Because it's nicer here than where he lives. He lives in like a state that's not nice. But still.
What?
I was like, I don't like that.
Yeah, that means they're not a priority in his life.
Right. And that didn't sit well with me. And so I knew after that first date that it wasn't going to work out. But I'm like a very kind person. I try to be very kind and accepting of people. And I felt really bad just like messaging him and being like, yeah, listen, it didn't work out. I don't like the fact that you left your kids 5 years ago or whatever. So I just like continued to kind of like have small talk with him, which is like torturous for me because I hate small talk. Mm-hmm. But he kept messaging me like every 2 weeks. He'd be like, hey, how's it going? Like lots of winky faces and flirting and stuff. We never kissed. We didn't even hug. Okay. We had a 1.5 hour dinner. That's it. That's all. And then recently he was like, hey, stranger. And I was like, you know what? I'm really hopeful about this guy that we just read his profile. I'm hopeful about him and I'm hopeful that it'll maybe move forward into something.
Right.
So I messaged him and I was honest with him. I'm like, I could ghost him completely. I could just block him. But I'm like, you know what? No, I feel kind of bad and I feel like I kind of owe him something. This is something women go through when they're in dating because when men pay for your things, when men pay for like your dinner, you feel like you kind of like owe them some explanation or something. And plus, I just didn't want to be a jerk. So I messaged him and I was like, I can actually bring up the screenshot right now. Hey, Justin, hope you're well. I want to be honest with you that I'm seeing someone and we might be moving towards exclusivity, but it was so great meeting you and I wish you all the best. Are you ready for his response?
They just say like F you.
Pretty close. So great meeting me, huh? So great that you decided to pretty much ghost me and start seeing someone else.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you can go ahead and kindly fuck off. That's some fake ass shit right there. I do appreciate you letting me know exactly what kind of person you are. Good riddance. I knew this guy for 1.5 hours.
That's very dramatic.
1.5 hours. And he was so sweet the whole day. And every message after, he's been so sweet until you tell them the truth and it pisses them off.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
And that happens a lot. And guys always say like, oh, they friend zoned me. I'm like, no, they told you how they felt.
Right. Well, men complain that we're like not honest and straightforward. I wanted to be straightforward. I don't like leading people on.
Yeah.
You know? Anyways.
I feel like I'm blending in with the wall. In this color.
Yeah, you probably are.
Anyway. Well, that's...
Sorry to go off topic, but I just found that really appalling.
Yeah.
I was like, why can't you just say, thanks for letting me know. Best of luck.
Yeah, that's really messed up. He didn't do that much. Plus,
yeah,
he needs to go spend more time with his kids and less time dating random women.
And it's also like he made it sound like I like cheated on him. Like I knew you for an hour and a half, boy.
You didn't do anything wrong.
And he's like 42. Like grow up and go to therapy and get off the apps. Thank you. That's my speech for the day. All right.
Wow.
Be careful out there. If you guys are on the apps, be careful, okay? Because people are crazy. It's like even if things don't progress with this guy that I'm talking to that I'm really excited about, I still wouldn't have wanted to move things forward with this other guy, with Justin, you know? So like I had to tell him either way. And it's like I could have just blocked him and moved on with my life, but I would have felt terrible about that. Like if I would have seen him out somewhere. I always think like, what if I see him at the store? Because he lives in the same city. If it was like Denver, maybe it'd be different. But what if I see him at the store and he's like, why did you block me, you crazy bitch, or something? Like, I don't know. I'm afraid of men's reactions sometimes.
We have to be
scary,
at this point.
They can do some scary stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's like I was trying to do the right thing by saying...
You did the right thing. He's just stupid and dramatic.
It's like when people get faced with rejection, they just become like mean. But it's like
his way of defending himself. It's like...
But isn't that what dating is all about? Like you're dating people to find out more about them, and the goal of dating is to find a person that you can be with.
Yeah.
Long term. So I don't... It's crazy.
Yeah, no. Because I friend zoned this guy for a bit, and I told him, I was very clear with him, we're friends. That's all we're going to be. And then a few months later, he's like, you led me on. I cannot believe this. I thought we were going to be together because you were interested in me. And I was like,
is that the car guy?
No. But I was like, when did I ever do that?
Yeah.
I'm like, we went to prom together with our friends. That's different, but yeah, anyway. Men,
they all react very differently. I also told a good guy friend of mine this week that I was seeing this other guy, and he blocked me on everything.
Good guy friend.
And he just left. He straight up just left my life because he had a crush on me. And I felt...
the one that gave you flowers?
No.
Oh.
It was a different one. But I felt so bad, Kylie.
Jesus. Can't keep up with you.
I felt terrible about it. I felt like a bitch.
You're just being honest once again. Anyway,
he was somebody I considered to be a really good friend. You guys, has this ever happened to you where like you explain to like a guy who's a good friend that you're thinking about somebody else and then they get mad and leave your life forever?
Well, then that just shows their true colors, so screw them.
It makes me sad though.
No, it doesn't make me sad. It makes me feel like they need to suck it up, honestly. I
need your personality.
Need to suck it up because this whole like guilt tripping you for doing the right thing, not gonna work, bud. So
thank you, Kylie. I need you.
You want to take a shot just because?
Yes. Now that I'm bearing my whole soul into the internet and everyone knows all my dating secrets. No, it's been a rough week because I'm trying to tell these guys the truth and that their reactions are very intense.
I can't move it anymore. Now, how does this guy that you really like, how does he feel? Is he ready for a relationship?
Yes.
Really? You had the talk?
Kind of.
Oh!
I don't really want to share too much because...
We'll talk about it later.
He's really special to me. I don't want the world to know about him yet.
So...
I'm not ready yet. Even though I just read you his bio.
I was going to say, if anyone lives here and they find his bio, they're going to know who he is. All right.
Yeah. We're still on the apps, so are we serious enough to where we're exclusive? No, not yet.
If that guy that you went on a date with to Texas Roadhouse or Old Chicago or something.
Oh,
I wonder if he's watching this.
I finally blocked him on Snapchat because he was still messaging me like, "Hey, girl, what's up?" I'm like, "Why are you still here?
Need to make a video together?"
Okay.
All right. Anyway.
Did any of you guys meet your significant others on dating apps? I just like spit out in my face. Please tell us all the details because I want to know.
Yeah,
a lot of people do.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kylie's best friend is getting married next month. I'm the photographer.
And they met on Tinder.
And it was a casual situation.
Mm-hmm.
And then they ended up falling in love, which I'm like, wow, that never happens, I feel like.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing that you and Basil did not meet on an app.
I know, because like
you're not the modern day romance.
My few relationships before that were on apps, but yeah. It was cool to actually like... Not that I think there's anything wrong with being like, we met on an app. Like, it's become very, like, Does taboo mean like it's become more popular, or does that mean
No, taboo means it's like
rare?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Taboo means it's like
Well, then I won't use that word, but it's become more popular to meet on dating apps, and so like it's not like embarrassing anymore. Like I feel like back in the day when I was on dating apps, I was embarrassed because I was like,
back in high school,
nobody else is on these apps yet. I mean, I'm sure they were. They've been on it for years, but
yeah, I feel like that's like the number one way to meet people. Well, and here's the thing too. I'm introverted. And I don't walk up to people and I'm like, hey, how are you? I'm Shaylee. Nice to meet you. Like, I don't do that.
Right.
It's not who I am. I'm just extremely introverted into myself. And this guy that I'm talking to right now, he's the same way. So we've said to each other, we're like, we would never walk up to each other in real life and be like, hey, do you want to go on a date? Like, neither of us would ever do that. So dating apps are actually really nice for the introverts of the world.
What number is he?
He's a 9.
Aw, yeah, that's all we wanted.
Yeah, we want to go back to that episode where I was like, I want a 9 boyfriend.
Cute.
He's a 9, folks. Which comes with its own set of challenges. He's very agreeable.
Did we not go through his profile on here?
No. What do you mean? We just did. Just
no,
now.
I thought like we did on a past episode. I thought he was the one playing guitar or something. That's a different one?
No.
Oh, okay.
I've showed you him playing guitar before.
Yeah, I just got mixed up with others.
Here's the thing. I'm already like attracted to him, but I've never actually seen him play guitar yet. Like in person.
Oh.
That's going to bring it to another level.
Is that how he's going to ask you out?
Will you be mine? He doesn't sing.
Oh. No.
So I'll have to sing it. Yes, I'll be your girl.
Oh gosh, this is getting crazy.
I know. I'm sharing way too much information right now. Okay, let's move on.
What do we do now?
Do you want to move on to Tinder, or do you want to do Facebook dating, or what?
God,
how long have we been
Facebook
doing
dating.
this now? It's been an hour.
55 minutes.
Okay, should we just do like 10 more minutes or so?
Sure.
Okay. Let's see. We have Rob. He's 32 years old. Pros, adventure. Oh, 5'11" is the first sentence.
It's raining outside.
Cool.
Okay. Sorry.
Pros, adventurous, great cuddle buddy, phenomenal parallel parker.
Impressive.
Parker. I've never heard it said like that. Okay. Cons, beer and coffee snob. Why is that a con?
Because a lot of people don't like people, or they don't like beer, and a lot of people don't like people who drink coffee, or people don't like coffee.
Okay. My taste in audiobooks may bore you to death. That makes me really curious what he listens to.
Yeah, me too.
Frequently sing off key in the shower. Yeah, that would drive me probably nuts. I don't know. I'm kind of mean about that.
You're like,
shut up and
you're
stop
like Simon
singing.
Cowell. Get off the stage.
Unless you can sing right, I don't want to hear it.
While we're doing this, we need to finish our drinks.
Okay,
You need to drink that beer.
Well, is this positive?
We're just gonna drink now.
Okay, well, he said great cuddle buddy. Let's consider that positive, okay?
You mean negative? Because if it was positive, we'd take a shot.
Oh, we would?
Wow, she forgot the rules.
Okay. What do you rate his profile?
I forgot everything you said.
Kylie was supposed to teach today, but she canceled, thank God. She's not at a state to
I won't
do it.
educate the children of America like this. What the heck? No, he has weird taste in dogs.
What is that, a Cocker Spaniel?
Yeah, those are crazy.
You would say no just because of his taste in dogs?
I don't really like his profile. It's boring.
Yeah.
Like, it's honestly a 4.8.
Okay.
I get harsher when I drink too, so.
All right. We got a lot of 32-year-olds, and I'm 32, so
That's
this seems very fitting. Lyle, he's 32. Suck at this, and getting tired, just want to take you out to eat and for drinks during the day and watch movies and give you booty rubs at night.
What? Wait. He started it with suck at this? What?
I like all types of music, food, and movies. Looking to chat and see what happens. Hit me up and tell me what level beard you like.
What?
Wait, there's levels of beards?
Like a lot of scruff or like little scruff?
Can we talk about beards?
What level do you
listen,
like?
I really want to know because I have personally dated men and talked to men whose beards are like out of control. Okay, I don't know how else to word it.
You mean like with the like, and like you see food getting stuck in it?
Not quite the food part, because that'd be really gross, and I think that would actually turn me off majorly. But like having it go past their chin, like down here a little bit.
Oh, but it's not a full.
I don't know. I've seen men on dating apps that are like their beard comes all the way to their chest. Is that attractive to some of you ladies out there? Please let us know.
I mean,
I'm curious, just because I don't find that attractive.
All power to them.
Right, but some people might actually be like, I love my beards all the way to their chest.
Some men look really good in beards. I like a peach fuzz, like I don't know how to explain.
I think that's good for your age bracket.
What?
Well, because when I was your age, when I was 24 years old, I was really into like the pretty boys and like the shaved faces.
What do you mean age bracket?
Well, because you're 24, you're young. But now, as a 32-year-old woman, I'm like, I want a beard, and not a crazy.
Oh, I see what.
Not a crazy ass beard. I want like a well trimmed beard. Like somebody who actually takes effort in their appearance of their beard.
Right. I
like
think
you
that's
beard
what it comes
oil,
down to.
like you take care of the beard. You don't put food in there. Like,
hold on, I gotta put my French fry.
Some guys' beards are out of control.
That's what it comes down to. Can you tell that they're hygienic? Have they washed their beard?
Yeah.
Are they braiding it in a cool way? That means they're probably just washed it.
I don't want a braided beard.
No, but they probably
that's too much beard.
It had to be wet to do that, so it's probably washed at least. But when it's just a mess, it's like, oh gosh.
I'm just curious if any ladies out there are with a man with a long beard, and tell us why you love it, because I would love to hear your perspective.
Some people
on that.
look cool in it, but I just, I probably wouldn't like be like, oh wow, look at that beard, yummy,
that long beard. Are we just drinking now? Like, what's going on? Okay.
That's what I said. Finish your drink. Just drinking beer. Can't believe this.
I'm really good at drinking beer. Just kidding. I don't ever drink beer. But it's Oktoberfest. I mean, it's like pumpkin beer, so it's good.
Yeah, that's the one that when people come to the restaurant, I'm always like, do you want an Oktoberfest? And everyone's like, yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
everyone's
sell a lot
favorite.
of them.
Kylie,
I tell everyone.
Let's drink our whole drink and then share our deepest secret.
I don't even have a deepest secret.
I don't either. I share everything.
Me too. If someone asks me a question, I go, yep. I did that.
All right. Should we take a drinking contest to see who wins?
Sure.
Ready? Set. Go.
Oh my God. Mine is easier. I had a straw.
There was a lot of foam.
Oh God. I can't chug beer. I will drink a dark beer, but I can't just chug it. It takes me a long time to drink a beer. My Cosmopolitan was very sweet. Woo! So,
Kylie, share with us what the most challenging part about being married is.
oh, I thought you were going to say about being a 7, because I thought of something the other day.
Well, being a 7 and being married.
Well, okay, so here's
if you don't know what a 7 means, it's her Enneagram number. We've done episodes on it.
So I'm going to see if I can explain this, because it came to my realization that this is common. It's not just a me thing. It's like a 7 thing. You know, when we're sad, because we're always like told, like, we always push our feelings aside. But like when we're sad, we hit this like deep level of sadness that like,
really?
Yeah, like it's because we're constantly telling ourselves like, you're fine, get over it. Like it will be okay.
You tell yourself to get over it?
Kind of, like, not in a harsh way. It's, to me, it's just like, it's not so much being like, don't be weak, you dummy. It's more so just like, I don't think about being sad.
Okay.
Until like, I would say like, I get this way every like maybe 2 weeks, where I just have this like sudden burst of like deep sadness.
Every 2 weeks, you said?
Probably, like, where it's like, because I can't like regulate my emotions. So it's just like, everything hits me at once. And it's like, this like really, really deep level of like, I'm like in the pits.
Like you can't feel happiness at all?
Yeah.
And like Basil can't help you out?
I shut out the world. Like I don't even like talk to anyone. But like, and I looked this up because I was like, is this just me? Like I know I need to go back to therapy, but like, is this just a me thing, or is it like, does it have to do with the 7? And it's very common for 7s to do, because we tend to like, we're actually like pretty emotional. We just like don't like to be in our emotions. So we kind of just like let them slide until we like can't physically handle it anymore, because we don't like to stay there very long. So I can get like super, super sad where like I can't feel an ounce of happiness, but then an hour later, sometimes it takes me a few hours, but like I can usually just snap back up to the positivity. And it's like, I don't feel an ounce of sadness. It's so weird. Anyway.
And one day you can go from normal to sad to back to normal.
Yes. So I thought I was bipolar. But like now that I'm looking more into it, I think it's just like, because it doesn't happen to me every day. It's just like randomly. Like nothing triggers it. I just get sad. It's so interesting. But anyway, I wanted you to know sevens.
Sorry, I just burped out some foam.
Yeah, you look like you're in pain. Sevens do have feelings. It's just different. So
that's very interesting. I've thought I'm bipolar my whole life because I embrace melancholy. Like I feel melancholic a lot of the time.
When I'm sad, it makes me angry. So then I'm just like,
interesting.
I can't even like talk to people. Like I like literally have to just do nothing until it passes.
So do you feel like that's been an issue in your marriage?
No,
because you don't really tell him.
Because when
do you express it or not really?
I mean, it depends. Sometimes I'm just like in a bad mood, but a lot of times it's like it will just be at night, like late at night, or like during the day before work. Like I don't know. I never know when it's gonna come. So anyway, this is probably something I should share with a therapist and not.
I mean, this makes me feel a lot better about myself though, because I go through some really, really low points where I'm just like, no one gives a shit about me.
Yeah.
I think we all go through it, and hearing that from your perspective as a 7,
right,
and not just me as a 4 and emotional, because you know, like 4s are known to be like the super emotional ones, but knowing that you as a 7 who is not as typically as emotional, you experience the same things makes me feel more normal.
Yeah, because we're actually known to be very similar to 4s when I was doing my research. So I just wanted to say that because I think like when I talk about 7s a lot, I'm like, we just ignore our feelings and we're just happy all the time. But it's like, obviously there's going to be low points.
Yes.
But like
absolutely.
I will hit the highest highs and the lowest lows. Like I don't really have like a neutral point.
That's my first time hearing that from you, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, I didn't realize it till last week.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't self-reflect often.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
But then I started getting worried because I was like, how can I be that sad and then just like, I'm fine.
Yeah. Well, that reminds me, we got a comment from somebody when we did our self-care for your Enneagram type.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry for the intro music. Okay. It was from a 6, Amy Hume. She said, I love these episodes, but as a 6, I'm offended you never mentioned the key attribute of our personality type, which is that we are very loyal and critical to group dynamics, as we are happy to get the job done without being the star and are the glue that holds the group together.
Absolutely.
That's our primary purpose, not just worrying about security.
Yeah, for sure. No,
we 100% agree with that.
Yeah, no,
Amy.
I'm so sorry that's never been mentioned, but like I feel like that's what you were trying to say, is just like the loyalty that goes into a 6, like the way that they love so much and they like care so deeply. Mm-hmm. And that's obviously where they want to protect people.
Yeah.
Like, no, I love 6s. Like,
me too.
I definitely
Our
love
dad
that.
is a 6.
Yes.
And he's great. Like last night, he scared the shit out of me.
Oh God, what do you do now?
So I was on the phone with my best friend and we're just talking and stuff. All of a sudden, Dad comes rushing in the door, out of breath. I swear he was about to have a heart attack. I've never seen him like this. And he was like,
what the heck?
Jude. So Mom and Dad and Jude went on a walk together. And Eden stayed home while I was cooking dinner. I was like making food at the moment he rushed in and he could not breathe.
What?
And he was like, Jude. And I was like, oh my God, what? And he's like, turn off the stove, turn off the oven. Eden, get off the couch. Let's go.
Oh God, was it a deer?
Get in the car. And I was like, what is happening? So I was on the phone with my best friend. I like literally hung up the phone on her because I was panicked because he couldn't even like form a sentence. He was just like, Jude. That's all he could say. And I was like, what the heck? I thought like maybe Jude got hit by a car. Like I'm thinking the worst possible thing, right?
Right.
So I'm like rushing out the door with the keys and Eden's behind me like, what's happening? Is there an accident? And we get outside. I'm walking to my car and Dad's like, Jude went down the street. Like he went in front of us, like when we were walking back from the park, and he just kept going down the street and we like lost him essentially. So I'm like about to get in my car. And then all of a sudden Jude comes up the sidewalk with his scooter, like la 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 la, like all like happy. And Mom is behind him. Oh. And Dad is just like, what's happening? Like I've never seen him like this ever. Aww. And Mom was like, I knew where he was. He was just running ahead and he didn't stop. And I had to like chase after him. And Dad thought that Mom was like looking for him. Like she couldn't find him. So he ran back to the house like thinking he had to get in his car. But that shows type 6 right there. Like
that's so cute. Like not cute, but like that's that really does show.
It was very terrifying because
oh my gosh.
I thought the worst thing happened because he thought the worst. He said he saw a van that like went toward like
oh yeah,
like out the county roads, like where all the horses are and stuff.
Yeah.
And he thought that like somebody picked up Jude in the van because he thinks the worst possible scenario. Yeah. But really it's because he is the glue of our family. Like
right.
He is the person who holds our family together. And if anything ever happened to anybody, he would blame himself for it. Yeah. And that's a 6 for you. They're just like they are the glue. So I appreciated that comment. I like that comment a lot.
I just remembered a funny story. One of my best friends, her dad is like really into safety too. He's also, I think he's a 6 probably, I don't know, but he would make them wake up in the middle of the night to do like fire drills. So they never knew when it was gonna happen.
That sounds like something our dad would do.
But at like 2 a.m. he'd be like, wake up everyone, fire, stop, drop, and roll. And so they had to like practice getting out of the house. I was like, I mean, it makes sense.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it's just
it
funny
would have saved Jack, and this is us.
Right. It's just funny he did like surprise drills. Like, when should I hold the next one?
That's so funny.
I know. Anyway,
that's great. Okay.
Well, thanks for tuning in.
Should we end this episode now? Yeah, we've been talking way too long.
An hour and 10 minutes.
Thank you guys for joining this episode. We hope that you enjoyed it.
Yeah, absolutely.
We didn't get any super offensive profiles today, but that's a good thing. You know, good job to all the men out there stepping up. A little bit. Please add more to your profiles. That's my biggest thing. If there's any men watching this, just tell us about you, not what you do.
What a man
not your hobbies. Like, yeah, sometimes men watch these.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we want to know more about you. You know, be real.
Absolutely, yeah. Be real. Be you. Be
awesome.
Be awesome. Goodbye.
Oh my gosh. Really, Kylie? Really? Goodbye. Oh Lord. Well, if you guys enjoyed this podcast episode, let us know. Join us in 4 weeks. We're going to read some of your dating profile.
Why don't we just say in a month? Why don't we just say 4 weeks?
Okay, in 1 month. In 1 month. Join us here.
Oh, we're going to do a spooky episode.
Oh yeah, we
could. Can we do ghost stories or something?
Ghost dating stories. Just kidding.
You could look up scary.
Yeah, we'll think of things. But if you are in the dating world and you get some crazy messages, or you just want to share your experiences with us, send me screenshots of like some of the profiles that you see where you are. We want to include those in those episodes. Some people have already sent me some, so I have some. But we're gonna do that in a month from now. So if you're dating right now, send me your stuff.
Yeah.
Instant message me on Instagram. Is that DM me on Instagram? I sound like an 80-year-old.
You could just DM the Instagram Engaged and Divorced, or if you don't know where to go.
Yeah, if you don't know my personal Instagram, just go to Engaged and Divorced.
All right.
And message me over there. Okay. I don't know why I'm talking like this now.
Okay, we need to go. Goodbye.
I didn't get to say goodbye yet.
Yes, you did.
So goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
See you next week.